gamers? Welcome back to the OnBeat Podcast. I'm Hops,
And I'm Zucchini.
and today we have a jam-packed podcast for you. We're going to be talking about a number of things, like our final E3 thoughts, our thoughts on the Switch OLED model, what we think the future of Nintendo might be, the next direct possibilities, what the heck happened to Zelda's 35th anniversary, and our thoughts on Breath of the Wild 2, and then any final major thoughts we might have.
Yes, and this is all going to be in this video of the OnBeat Podcast. Let's get into the first topic.
Alright, so our final E3 thoughts. So, what did you just think about E3?
In general, I think it was okay. I think our standards were way too high. At least me and yours, way too high. But I think we got enough from Nintendo. I think a bit more, but it was pretty good. Starting off with Smash Bros. Who was the new guy? I think it was Tekken.
Yes.
I was hoping for someone better. I don't know who, maybe Dry Bones for Smash.
Yeah.
Wasn't too interested in Tekken, but one more DLC character after this one. So.
Yeah, they have to. I don't know when the next DLC character is going to be announced, but I don't know. It has to be someone pretty big, because you got one spot left.
Yeah, it's got to be huge. You got to make it a character who you're gonna love. What else was there? There was the third-party game Worms Rumble. That seems like an interesting game with some small little wormy boys. And yeah, not much to say. It's like It's like almost like a Smash Bros. But with worms.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Seems pretty cool and funny.
After the third-party games, well, there was Super Monkey Ball 24th anniversary.
Yes, it was. I've never actually played any of the Super Monkey Balls except for one. I forget which one. But it's pretty cool that they're bringing Super Monkey back. I know, the last game
deluxe package, yeah, remastered.
Not much to say there though.
Nope. But Mario Party Superstars. I'm really looking forward to this game.
Same here. It's like the Super Mario Party Top 100, but it has a bit more, It's got...
It has 5 boards, right?
5 boards. The Top 100 have one board?
Yeah, one board.
So hopefully it's better, and there's no freaking carts. Thank God for that.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're bringing back the old, and there's been 64, something like that, confirmed games from numerous Mario parties.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Excited for that.
So you Super Mario Party fans, we are. We'll be looking forward to this. But the next big thing that me and Hobbs are looking forward to.
Probably one of the biggest things of the whole direct is Metroid Dread.
Yes, Metroid Dread. It's a 2D Metroid game, and it seems really cool. I've played some of the Metroid games, but this one just seems really cool. I don't know what it is, but I'm looking forward to it. What is it? When does it come out?
It comes out October 8th, I think.
October 8th. I'm looking forward to that. It looks so cool. There's 2 Metroids coming out, but I'm looking forward to Metroid Dread, which is Metroid 5. And it's got what?
Fine. I mean, didn't really hear anything about that, but we're not focusing on that. We're focusing on this.
Yes. It's got those robot guys. Don't even know what they are. So yeah.
I know. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's probably the big holiday game, I'd say, for Nintendo. How about you?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
The other things that happened in Nintendo E3 was the Mario Golf Super Rush. Wasn't that the announcement of what day it's coming out?
No, we already knew a day it was coming out. This was just one of those like, oh, here's a reminder, it's coming out. Buy it.
Yes.
I think it was like 10 days or something like that before it came out. So
Mm. We don't have Mario Golf. It doesn't seem. I'm not very interested in it, but it's Mario Golf. It doesn't really look too good, but I mean, there's probably Mario Golf fans out there. We're just not them. Other things that happened that are interesting was the Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. It's the sequel, I think.
Yes, the sequel to Kingdom Battle, Mario and Rabbids, something like that. Yeah, I like how they're going with the galaxy theme. Like, it kind of makes sense. We're on the ground for the first one. Then we're popping up into space. I like it. I like how Rosalina's involved in it, right?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game.
Yes, you have the game. I don't have it, but I mean, it seems pretty good.
Yeah. Some new techniques. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. What else?
There was also Just Dance 2022. I mean, I don't play Just Dance. I used to have it for the Wii. And, I didn't know they were still making Just Dances, to be honest.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Just Dance,
Wait.
I mean, I like Just Dance as much as the next guy, but...
Isn't Just Dance meant for, like, the motion controls? Because I've only had it for the Wii. How are you supposed to play it with something without motion? Wait, does it have... It does. Never mind, it does.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I was always confused of when Just Dance came out on, like, the PlayStation or something like that.
So I'm thinking... the buttons. Or there's probably, like... the VR things, those, you probably have to use those.
Yeah. But I'm always like, what's the point of it? You just press buttons.
Yeah, so Just Dance 2022... I mean, like, it's just Just Dance, man. I don't know, man.
There was also WarioWare.
Yes, WarioWare.
A lot of people have been anticipating in this game. We have never played any of the WarioWare games, or at least I haven't.
Yeah, neither have I. But
yeah.
From what it looks like, it's not bad.
Looks pretty good, honestly.
I don't really know anything about
it for it.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about WarioWare, but I mean, like, go all in it. I don't care. Like, it's got I think it's got a lot of mini games. The mini games look cool, and I think people, I don't know. There's a lot of mini games. They look cool, but we've never played it. It seems cool.
Yeah. We also had Advanced Wars, Advanced Wars 1 and 2. Apparently a lot of people were really looking forward to this. If I'm being honest, I never played it before. Never heard of the game before.
It looks cool. In my opinion, looking back on it, it looks kind of cool.
It looks pretty cool, yeah.
It's the original Advance Wars. Never played it, but it's like you build. I don't even know what it is. You build your own.
It's like a tactical game.
And it looks cool in that sense. Like. It almost got like almost looks like a battleship-ish kind of game. Not really.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
It looks really cool though, so I'm looking. I might get that. I don't know.
All right, then the last half of the direct, we're only gonna talk about one part of it. No, two parts of it. So first, we got the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass. I mean, we knew this was coming.
Yeah, we did.
It looks pretty good. What did you get again? You get new playable character, new characters, new armor and all that.
I think there's new weapons as well. I think I saw some like a lot of things. I don't really know what it was.
I don't have Age of Calamity, but I really want it. It looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The prequel to Breath of the Wild, which you guys know I love Breath of the Wild.
Yep, you do.
Yeah. So I mean, like, and then you have the second pass coming out in November this year. So maybe the next direct, which we'll get to later, might have it. I don't know.
Yeah. And then there was the Skyward Sword in HD. What'd you think of it?
Yeah. Basically another announcement, because it came out like a month later. So here's the game. Buy it.
Yeah.
I know I never liked Skyward Sword that much, but they had to show it. And I know you guys are probably screaming right now about Breath of the Wild 2 and the other thing, but we will get to that later in the podcast.
And yeah.
And any final thoughts on E3?
I think we're all good. All the new games look pretty cool, especially like Metroid Dread. All of them, I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, those are our final E3 thoughts. Let's go to the next topic.
Alright, now our thoughts on the new Switch OLED model that got released or announced like 2 months ago.
It's coming up the same day.
So, what do you think of it?
I mean, like, it's a Switch, but it's better. So, in my opinion, if you got a regular Switch and you use it and you like it, don't buy the OLED Switch just because you can. Because there's no point. It's like, don't say like, oh yeah, I want an upgrade. No, because your Switch is the exact same except for a couple of different, like, factors. Like, if your Switch is broken and you, like, if your Switch is broken, sure, you can go for the OLED. But if you already have a Switch, that's perfectly fine. I suggest not getting the OLED. It's nothing new. It's not like a Switch Pro. So the OLED Switch has what, like a 7-inch screen, enhanced audio. The stand, I like the stand a lot better. Stand, much better.
Yes. And then they also have an Ethernet cable to it.
Yes, they do.
But like my opinion is that the Switch OLED is basically what the original Switch should have been.
Yeah, same here. It should have been that. Like the stand for the regular Switch, it's very finicky. It can fall off, and it doesn't hold up the Switch very good. It doesn't have, the regular Switch doesn't even have an Ethernet port.
But I will give this Switch credit. It does look sleek with its white Joy-Cons and dock.
The dock looks like sleek. It looks modern. It looks new. It looks good. I don't know what's getting me. I think it's just the round corners. Because if you look at the picture. You can get a picture up right now. On the regular dock, it's a point. But for this OLED, let's get a picture of that, is like rounded, which is perfect. I don't know why, that just makes it look so much better, but OLED Switch should have been what the Switch was.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for if you want to buy a Switch, let's say you don't have one, go for the OLED. So the Switch, the regular Switch, costed $300 in the US, which is around $400 in Canadian. And the OLED Switch is, we think, gonna go for $450 US. So that's another reason why you shouldn't buy an OLED Switch if you already have a regular Switch. bit, it's priced, but I mean, like, it's better, yes.
Don't spend $500 on a Switch.
Yeah. Mm.
PS5, that's a different story.
Yeah, PS5 is like, it's the
Yeah.
PlayStation. So,
Exactly.
everyone
Okay,
is...
so
Oh, you go.
you finish your sentence.
Everyone was expecting a Switch Pro.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted a Switch Pro and asked what could be a Switch Pro. It could have been this, but it wasn't this.
Okay, I have some comparisons quickly before we move on to the Switch Pro. So from comparisons from the actual Switch to the OLED is 93 pounds, 0.93 pounds, not 93 pounds.
Yeah,
It's not that
93.
much.
Yeah, when we first saw that, we thought it was 93 pounds. We knew it would had to be something wrong.
Yeah. Like, we brought up the scales and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then the regular Switch is 0.88. The screen's 7 inches instead of 6.2. And then the storage is 64 gigs instead of 32. And a lot of people say the battery life kind of sucks. Like,
For what, the OLED?
yeah, because it's the same as the regular Switch, 4.5 to 9 hours. I don't see why they wouldn't make the upgrade have it to be way longer.
Yeah, way longer. Like the freaking DS, you just literally it's been like 3 years since I played one of my old DS. I come back to it, still alive. But I mean, like, I wasn't playing it during that time. But it still has a long lifespan for anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If you want the OLED Switch, go for it. We think it's really cool, but if you have a regular Switch,
We suggest
we
you
think
wait.
just wait,
Wait for the Switch Pro, which we're going to be talking about right now.
So do you think it's still happening?
Switch Pro, well, not yet. They just were, like, the OLED model's coming out the same day Dread, which is, October 8th, yes. So we're going to have to wait a year or something just for a little peek at it. The Pro, though, has to have a lot, though. If it's going to be a Switch Pro, it's got to be good.
Yeah. I don't think that we'd see a Switch Pro until 2023, to be honest. Because, like, 2022, I know that's next year, but I don't think they're going to announce it with the OLED model. Because, look at it, the Switch, well, if you look at it this way, this Nintendo Switch released in 2017. 2 years later, Switch Lite was announced. 2 years later, now the OLED's announced. So, I mean, it's kind of a theme.
Yeah, it could be. But I feel like for the Switch Pro, they gotta take the OLED and expand from that. Not go from the regular Switch, go from the OLED. Because the OLED it's just an improvement on the Switch. So they should expand it with, like, new, I don't even know, a better dock. The dock could be better. I don't really even know.
Neither do I. I don't know. I know a lot of people just wanted Switch Pro. That was the big anticipation. And, they didn't lie. We did get a new Switch. Wasn't the Switch Pro, but we did get a new Switch.
Yes. Like, Switch Pro, I don't know what should add. It just has to be better on all fronts of what the OLED did. Like, especially battery. Battery should be better.
Yes.
But, like we said on the other podcast, I think, they should upgrade. It's mostly the dock that needs upgrading, I feel like. Like, you can upgrade the Switch, but the dock could have so much more, I feel like. Like, I don't even know what. Like, it should come with. I don't know, man.
But, like we've also said, like, what can you improve from the Switch? Battery life, better resolution. I mean, it's not a PS5 or Xbox.
Yeah, it's
Series X.
It's a handheld console. Not exactly a handheld, it's like a mix.
No, it's a hybrid console.
A hybrid, that's what it's called. So, if they're going to make something like the PS5 or Xbox, they're not going to call it the Switch, because the Switch is the portability of it. That's the reason. So they would have to. So for Switch Pro, there's not much they can do. It'd be cool to see some new things, but if they go for like maybe just a new console, I don't know what they'd be. Since like the Switch has been such a big success.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like,
because they need a new cool innovation. Like there's the Wii. The Wii had motion controls. 64, that was like the introduction of 3D. And the Switch was the portability, and it could go in, place it on the TV. That was its gimmick, and the controllers can come out.
yes.
What's the Switch? What's the next console gonna be like? What's it? What is its gimmick gonna be? It doesn't have to have a gimmick. It could just be better resolution and things like that.
I don't know.
Another thing, actually, for the Switch Pro is more game cartridges slots. There's only one. At least, like, 2 will make it better. Because it's sometimes a pain to take one out, take one, and put it back in. It could be a pain sometimes.
Yeah, but, like, isn't that a lot for the system to handle? Like, one, I mean, it looks it's pretty hard on the Switch. Like, I'm not saying it has trouble recognizing it, but like it can have trouble recognizing it and all that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's a bad idea, but like
maybe
I don't know.
Maybe it's only a possibility to do that when it's docked. So when you have a second thing in, it doesn't register it. It just turns off, and the first one only works. Stuff like that could make a Switch Pro. Because like a Switch Pro would be Switch, but better. Like better than the OLED. So I don't know if they're gonna go for a Switch Pro. So if they get a Switch Pro, that's 4 consoles for just a Switch.
Yes.
That's a lot. So I feel like I'm kind of hoping for just a new console, like something new.
Yes, and since we're talking about new, let's now get into what we think the future of Nintendo might hold.
Yes, let's get right into that now.
Alright. The future, or what we think the future of Nintendo might hold. New games, obviously. What games do you think Nintendo might have in stock for us in like 2022?
I'm hoping for another Mario game. Doesn't have to be Odyssey, but it's a 3D game. I'm hoping for a 3D game. Because Odyssey, really good game. And they make like a number 2 to it, or even just like a new game, a 3D game. Probably going to be a good one. So I'm hoping for something like that. Like the gimmick could be like used in some of the RPG games, like Bowser's Inside Story. They could use. Doesn't have to be going inside of Bowser, but you could play as Bowser. You could play as Bowser, right? Yeah. So like maybe Mario and Bowser has to team up. I don't know. Something like that, and maybe they introduce literally everything from other 3D games. There's all the power-ups, Cappy's in it. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. Speaking of 3D games, Donkey Kong, Kirby. Those are the 2 heavily rumored 3D games for this year, and it didn't happen.
Wait, did Kirby have a 3D game?
Kirby hasn't had a big 3D game yet.
Kirby 3D, what would that look like? It's pretty cool.
He'd just be a sphere walking through the land.
Yeah, that'd be also the weird thing. They could also just use like a 2, like they do for the Paper Marios, make him a 2D sprite.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then a new Donkey Kong game. I really liked Donkey Kong, especially DK Country, DK Country Returns. I liked the Frozen one. I forget which one that was.
Tropical Freeze.
Mm-hmm. And I liked the original Donkey Kong. Those were all fun.
Donkey Kong has been heavily rumored to have a 3D game coming out soon that's in development. I think it would be super cool to have a 3D Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong games are always fun.
Mm-hmm. And 3D would make it even more fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Obviously you could play as DK, Dixie, Diddy,
There'd be Cranky Kong and Funky Kong.
Yeah, Funky.
Mm-hmm. He's usually the shop guy, isn't he?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
Playable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be a huge, long story. I don't know what the story could be.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, but I don't know. I'd really like to see a 3D Donkey Kong. They could expand on that idea a lot, and maybe start bringing 3D into like other games or something like that.
Yeah, because like Donkey Kong has been focused on 2D, and with 3D you could add so many more gimmicks. I don't even know what that'd be. Like the gimmicks could be like new moves you could do, like almost like a Hulk smash, where it'd almost be like almost in a triangle radius, something like that. But with his like things like that. So Donkey Kong game, hopefully.
But I think that could be the same as like a 3D Kirby game. Like, you know, it won't be as big as Odyssey, obviously.
Yeah.
But they still could expand on it a lot. I don't know. I just have to wait and see what they do with that.
But we can't get our hopes too high. Like last time, we got our hopes too high. Hope for something. Not much. Let some of our dreams come true.
But speaking of 3D, I think they should just do a DLC. I'd pay $20 to have Mario Galaxy 2 and 3D All-Stars.
Same here. I want Mario Galaxy 2 and 3D All-Stars. Or even if it's just its own game. But hopefully it's not like overpriced like $100, but it wouldn't be that.
Can you believe it's almost been a year since we've had that direct?
Really?
Yep. The day that we are recording this, it was 2 days before. September 3rd, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow. Yeah, Galaxy 2, I want a DLC. I want it to be a DLC. Or even just an update, you know?
Exactly. I think it should have been in 3D All-Stars.
But I get what they were doing, like 3D with the 3. They added 3 games, you know, for like marketing purposes or almost something like that. But I mean, with the DLC, it could be like Super Mario All-Stars, 3D All-Stars, and adding or also Galaxy 2, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally get what you mean and all that. But I don't know, it should have been in the original, man. Come on.
Yeah. New game or DLC for it. Perfect. It would be so good because we'd have more games to play. 64, love it. Sunshine, love it. Galaxy, love it. Galaxy 2, I would love it. And so that's pretty much like a port, right? So why don't we talk about like more port? Like what other ports could Nintendo add to the Switch? Because they're known for doing their ports. Because like what do they have? They had They had the
They have Mario Kart 8.
Oh, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe,
yeah. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, 3D World,
just everything.
Donkey Kong, Captain Toad, Breath of the Wild.
It's half. Let's just say it's half.
Half, yeah. Came out on Wii U, but that was the last Wii U release, but it also came out the same day.
Actually, Breath of the Wild
on the Wii U on the same day, so.
Breath of the Wild wasn't actually the last Wii U game. Did you say that?
That's what I've read, yeah.
It's not. Just Dance was. I think it was Just Dance 2021, if I'm correct. I thought I saw a thing on it. But we don't care about Just Dance. get that out of here. Ports, what can they add?
I think they're done with like Wii U ports. There's
Yeah.
like no games left to port. I'd say from past console, like
Double Dash. Double Dash is such a good Mario Kart game. Add that.
yes.
Mario Kart Wii, also another great game. They could also add new Super Mario Bros. Wii Deluxe, or the new Super Mario Bros. For the DS Deluxe.
Yep.
What else could they add? The Mario Kart games, all of them, like they're gonna
Yes.
get like a pack for that, almost like the 3D All Stars, like a All Stars of Mario Kart.
Yep. But we've heard a new Mario Kart's coming.
Oh
We've heard it
yes.
for like a year now.
I'm still hoping for
Like,
that
what's
Mario
going
Kart.
on?
Still hoping for that. So yeah, ports. They could probably add a decent amount of ports, which, depending on what game it is, it could be a good port, because we love Double Dash, we love Mario Kart Wii, we love the new Super Mario Bros. Well, I like the DS the best. So, bring us some of the good ones, and the Mario Kart expansion pack. I don't know if I just said that, but we would also love that.
I think they should put another Switch Online service game thing. Like, I've heard that have you heard the heavy rumors that are going around that in the next Direct, which we'll get to in a couple minutes, that it's heavily rumored that Game Boy games are coming?
Oh, Game Boy. What's on the Game Boy? There was the Super Mario Lands. There's those ones. Things like that. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Because like the Switch Online games, they're mostly old games. Like there's the NES, SNES, and Game Boy now. What else could they add? Like a DS? I think that's a bit too.
Yes, something like that.
I think that's a bit too close to us, though.
Super Mario Land, Super Mario Land 2, Tetris, Pokemon, Metroid 2, Dr. Mario.
That'd be all on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon games.
Yes. So, that's what we think, hopefully, in the future. And not all of it would be in the future, you know? Like, this is just ideas on what they could do. Hopefully, a couple of them will be true in this next Direct or whatever. So,
yes.
So, speaking of the Direct, why don't we
Let's
get
get into that now. Alright, so quickly, the next Direct possibilities. It is heavily rumored, as probably most of you know, that we are probably gonna get a Direct either the first week of September or the second week of September. Because we've had one basically every year. Like last year we had a Mario's 35th anniversary. I guess that wasn't really a Direct or whatever, but still is. We got the 2019 Direct and all that, but it's heavily rumored that we're gonna get one in the next couple weeks. I'm very pumped up for that.
Yes.
As of the time of recording this, which is the 1st of September, they have not announced. So when this comes out, there already might be a Direct that is out and all that, but as of recording this, there's no announcement or anything about a Direct.
Yeah, so watching this, just remember that this is before the Direct. So don't be yelling at us like, oh my gosh, you guys, I missed it. You guys were saying how there's not going to be this, but there was. No, we don't know. So just keep in mind that we don't know. So what do you think is going to be in this Direct?
Obviously that Game Boy thing. A lot of third party.
Third party, yeah.
couple touch-ups on Metroid and Mario Party. What else? I know, probably a big announcement for next year, like Splatoon 3. They probably gonna touch up on.
Yeah, they're probably gonna clear up some things on that.
And then a couple. I would think of two big announcements that could happen. I think Mario Kart 9.
Hopefully, we said that last time.
Yeah, and what other game do you think just could get announced?
Maybe just a port, like Mario Kart Wii or like we said before, Mario Kart Wii or Double Dash. Even though that's a port, it's still a good. People would love it because Mario Kart Wii, that's a big nostalgic game for most because it was so good at what it did, and everyone loved it. And the Double Dash, that's for some other people that actually had the game. Not the Game Boy, the GameCube. That was a great game, good concept. I loved it.
Yes.
One of those two games. Like maybe it's a Mario Kart Direct. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Yes, and obviously expect maybe some sort of Kirby or Donkey Kong 3D in there. But this Direct, the end of the year Direct, is usually a great Direct because it tells us things that's going on for next year and beyond. Like, I don't think we're gonna get any Breath of the Wild 2 stuff or anything like that.
Maybe just like a little hint at like we're working hard at the Breath of the Wild 2, or here's a clip of it, or something like that. Not much though.
But speaking of Breath of the Wild 2, let's get into what happened.
Now what in the world happened to that?
Alright, now let's talk about what the heck happened with Zelda's 35th anniversary.
Yes.
Don't do my boy like that. Let's see. We had the Game & Watch, like Mario did, right? And, I mean, you can say Skyward Sword was part of the 35th anniversary, but I don't know. Mario had a 3D All-Stars, obviously, right? And I don't know, like we said in the last podcast, we were kind of like anticipating like something like that for Zelda with like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword or Majora's Mask, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And we just never got it, and a lot of people are just like kind of stunned by like what happened. So like, what do you think happened? Like, why do you think they took this route?
Well, what is Nintendo's main big thing? Is it what's bigger, Mario or Zelda?
Well, in all fairness, Mario is Nintendo's main companion, or whatever you want to call him. But Zelda, right, is a very close second. Zelda is one of the bigger selling franchises for Nintendo, up there with Mario.
Yes. But who knows what's going through their head? Like maybe some marketing decision, like maybe not as many people like Zelda, which is a totally lie because it's pretty much like the exact same. But like, who knows why they did the Zelda, Link, all them dirty?
Yeah, I don't know why they did that to Zelda. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people are stunned and some people are mad, including myself, that they didn't get more because I was really looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Some merchandise and all that.
you're a big Zelda fan, and I know you're disappointed in that.
Yeah, like I wanted to go on Nintendo Shop to buy like the Master Sword, like didn't let me do that. Yeah. Now, but the thing they did announce that a lot of people are speculating, and it's probably one of the biggest anticipated games right now, is Breath of the Wild 2, the sequel. We got a trailer.
Yep.
Trailer looks pretty good. Starts off with, Link getting taken by this red goo stuff, and then Zelda falling to her death.
Nice.
That's all right. And then it opens up to Link falling through the sky with, it looks like, sort of like the Sheikah Slate on his arm, falling through the sky. His hair got longer, and yeah, they said they expanded to Hyrule. New boss, it looks like. New features. Yeah, Link's arm is definitely different. New things like stasis, and he just rolls that rock back up the hill, hits a bunch of moblins. That looks like a snake boy. And he has the ability to climb through, what is it called? Floors. And then the trailer ends off with like the castle start rumbling and all that. And it ends off with just black stuff around castle, red stuff. I know I'm very excited for this. I'm sad that they say we're aiming for a 2022 release date. That means that there is a chance that it might not happen. I mean, it's probably gonna happen, but there is a chance. I'm really glad they showed something for Breath of the Wild 2. Very excited. Obviously, but I don't know. I wish they gave us more, but I get what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Maybe in the next, like you said, maybe in the next direct they might give us another teaser or something like that. But I don't know. It's Nintendo. You never know what they're gonna do.
People were disappointed, but I mean, like, their decision if they wanna, not do that. It's sad, but at least we got something.
Breath of the Wild 2 is the biggest anticipated game right now. So, I mean, we got something. Be happy about that.
Yeah.
Better than the first trailer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, new powers, new haircut. Zelda's dead. No, not really.
Can't you play Zelda though?
A lot of people now think, nope, can't play as Zelda. And I can see why. Because, Zelda just fell through in the void, right? I don't know. A lot of people are hoping that Ganondorf is back. I don't see him back.
Well, he's died
but yeah.
so many times.
Right? But yeah, very excited for Breath of the Wild 2. 2022, can't come soon enough for that. But yeah. So I think that's gonna wrap up the Zelda portion of the podcast. Now we're just gonna get into any final major thoughts we have on Nintendo as a whole right now.
Yes, so let's get into our final thoughts.
Alright, so do you got any final thoughts?
Not much.
Or do you think Nintendo's heading in the right direction moving forward?
Yeah, Nintendo's doing pretty good, we think. Could do a bit better, but Zelda got done dirty. Last E3 was pretty good. bit more would be nice. This direct coming up, hopefully, well, for maybe you guys in the past, we don't know when it's coming out, but hopefully we get something new. We get a good, like, Mario Kart or some Donkey Kong 3D stuff. Some new games, that'd be nice.
Yeah. I mean, Nintendo's heading in the right direction, obviously. Pumped up for a bunch of games.
Especially
and yes, Metroid, super pumped up for. And we will give you our final thoughts on Metroid as a whole in the next podcast, which will be in what, a couple months?
Yeah, maybe a couple months when Metroid comes out.
Around Christmas time. Forward to that.
Yeah, these are our final thoughts.
And I think that's where we're gonna end it today. So, thank you guys for watching, or listening, watching, whatever you do. That is gonna do it for this podcast. I'm Hobbs.
And I'm Zucchini.
And, as always, until next time.
Game on.
Game on.